How you doing, everybody? This is Mike from Lumen Lights, and this video will show you how to use our wireless DMX stick controller. Just like any other DMX device, you have a transmitter and you have a receiver. These units feature 7 groups or 7 broadcast channels, and basically what that means is if you have the first unit set as your transmitter coming from your computer or your light controller, with the stick, according to the manufacturer's specifications, you can have 7 of these set as receivers to receive the DMX signal and control light fixtures. Once you get to the 7th one, if you need more wireless DMX controllers because you've got more than 7 lights, it's very easy to expand the system. There are 7 groups represented by 7 colors on the LED, which is blinking right here, and we'll go over that in a minute. All you would do is just take another transmitter unit, put it to the DMX out of the last light in your fixture, the last fixture in your chain of DMX. That becomes a secondary transmitter. Set it to channel 2 or color 2, which in this case is green. Set another 7 receivers and set them to green or channel 2, and now you've expanded from 7 receivers to 14 receivers. There are 7 groups that you can assign with the DMX stick. So 7 times 7, you can have 49 receivers, which for most people in most events should be more than enough. Now let's look at the units up close. We have here this is one of the receiver units, and you'll notice it has a female end, and this is because typically most lights DMX in is a male plug sticking up out of the light, so you need a female plug to plug into the fixture. These are very small and compact, and it basically can plug into any light, as you can see right there, and be out of the way. I'll just raise this a little bit. Okay. Now if we look at the transmitter, transmitter has a little bit of a different plug on the end of it. If you'll notice, the barrel is a little bit longer and has this black portion on it, and if you look in there, there's 3-pin DMX configuration, or sometimes known as XLR, but that is your male adapter. Now right now we're not receiving a DMX signal, so the LED light is on steady red. It's waiting for a signal, but it's on channel 1. Each color is a channel, or a group channel, a group number. So that's 1, and there's a little button inside here, and if you get yourself a paper clip, something really skinny, so you can press that button, with each depression of the button you'll see a different color. So we're on red to start, now there's green, now there's yellow, blue, pink, or purple, purple I guess, aqua, and white, and back to red. I hit it 2 times, that was green, but back to red. There we go. Now we're going to plug this into our dongle box, and we happen to use a piece of software called Freestyler DMX, and the dongle box we use is the N-Tech USB Pro. We do not sell this unit. It does not come with the lights. This is something that you purchase on your own as part of your DMX setup. They cost about $150 online. One end plugs into your computer. The other end is the cable that plugs into your DMX transmitter. In this case, the DMX stick. So we plug that in, and as soon as we do, you'll notice the light is flashing red. And if you look on our dongle box, it also has an LED that's flashing green to the same rate or frequency as the transmitter is. That's the DMX signal you're seeing there, and that's the rate that it's transmitting on. Now if we look at our receiver is blinking green because it is receiving that very same DMX signal. Now if you were to change channels, again using a paper clip and pressing the small button inside, and we went from the first time you press it, even when it's receiving, if you press it once just quick and let go, it'll show you what channel you're on. So I press it once, you see it's on red, so it's telling us we're on channel 1 or red. But if I press it 2 times, red, green, Now it's showing we're on green, but it's not going to blink because green is channel 2. The transmitter is transmitting on channel 1. So this is not getting a signal. So your lights will not respond. Anything plugged into this receiver will not respond to your DMX signal. You would have to either change this back to channel 1 or get a second transmitter, set that to channel 2, and then this would pick up the signal. But we're going to put this back to channel 1, which is red. There it is, and it's going to start blinking green. There you go. Now again, talking about expanding the system, once you've used up 7 receivers, take another one of these units as the transmitter, plug it in to the DMX output of your light fixture, and that next transmitter unit will send a signal. Set it to channel 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever channel you're up to. And then you could take another 7 of these units, set them as the receiver, make sure they're on the same color or group ID channel as your transmitter, and you've expanded your system. And again, you have 7 channels, 7 receivers per transmitter. That's a total of 49 receivers using the wireless DMX stick. When using the stick, it does need to be powered. That's the power port right there. And each stick comes with a little transformer here and the power plug that plugs into the stick. The transmitters definitely need to be powered on. The receivers need to be powered on if you're using a standard light fixture that plugs into a wall outlet, because there is no power through the DMX connectors. If you're using one of our battery operated lights like our PAR lights, those DMX ports where the stick will plug into are powered, and you won't need the power plug. You could plug these in directly into the light, and the DMX receiver will be powered by our battery operated light. But for all other fixtures, you do need to plug in and have a place to plug in your transformer. In some cases it could be on the light if you're not daisy chaining power. In other cases you would have to run an extension cord. Hope this tutorial was helpful. If you have any other further questions or would like to purchase some of our products, please visit us at lumenlights.com.